Welcome to Social Studies with Dr. Schultz Nourse, or Doc as most of my students call me. I'm excited to be working with you in the online environment. I absolutely love the online environment and excited to be sharing this with you. This is the first part of your welcome call process. You'll be viewing this video, and if you could, please take some notes. You're definitely going to need a pen and paper to write something down a little bit later on. So again, welcome. I'm really glad you're here. And the first thing I want you to know is that I am here for you. So if you should have any questions or concerns about the course content, what to do next, how to submit an assignment, anything like that, please do not hesitate to contact me. That's what I'm here for. You can email me, you can call, you can text. I also utilize the Remind application, which I will be giving you more information about later on in this process. And my availability during the fall and spring term is Monday through Friday and Monday through Thursday in the summer. Understand that during the fall and spring, it's Monday through Thursday, 8 to 8, and Friday, 8 to 4:30, and Monday through Thursday, 8 to 8, Monday through Wednesday, and then on Thursdays, I'm out early from 8 to 4:30. Typically, there's a 24-hour response time to all communication. I always try to get to my students and parents as quickly as I possibly can, but you just need to remember that when you're reaching out to me. I am primarily an emailer, so it's my expectation that you are checking your email daily during the week. If I need to contact you, it more than likely is going to be in an email, so please make sure that you check your email. Again, you can reach out to me anytime in any way that makes sense for you. Typically, I'll be emailing you. And what would a welcome to a classroom be without going over the rules? Yay, rules. There are 3 primary ones that you absolutely must follow. If you don't, you could be withdrawn from the course, and that's just going to cause you a lot of time and work lost in the long run. So please make sure that you attend, which means submit work weekly to the course. We have to speak monthly. Typically that takes place during those things called DBAs, for those of you that have taken online classes before. Those of you that haven't, they're discussion-based assessments, and they typically happen at the end of each module, and I will show you where more information is about the DBAs when we get there. The other big requirement is you have to work in the proper order of the course. There is absolutely no skipping around. If you skip around from module to module or even lesson to lesson, you've got to go from pre-test to lesson 1 to lesson 2 to lesson 3. You can't start in lesson 5 and then do lesson 1. You've got to work sequentially. If you don't do that, you'll be disappointed when you log in and find your work has been reset. So don't let that happen. Don't be withdrawn. Please follow these 3 rules. Submit work, talk to me monthly, and work in the proper order of the course. You do those 3 things, you're going to be great. The next thing I want you to know is my website. It is a major resource for you in all of the work that you're going to do for me. It's my expectation that you've kind of reviewed this and you know the resources that are available to you, from the videos at the very top that go over how to navigate Educator, the learning management system you're working in, to the different links for parents, the DBA tab, collaboration assignment, all of the information you need, including my calendar, my online classroom. All of that is found on my website, and you land on my website as soon as you enter the classroom. That's the first thing you're going to see. If you've taken a course with me before, I would still encourage you to review it. There's more new information, and standard operating procedures may have changed a tad since the last time we were together. So please make sure that you review my website. And the next big topic is academic integrity. It's really important that you do all your own original work. There is absolutely no need for you to be Googling answers. All the information you need for your lessons and your assignments are right there in the lessons themselves. The only time you should be researching is when the assignment specifically tells you that. And that happens more often than not in the honors or advanced assignments. So for most of you, there is absolutely no need to be Googling answers. You need to be aware that everything you submit in Marion Virtual School is filtered through a resource called Turnitin. which has a lot of functions that we use it for, but primarily it is a plagiarism checker. So we're going to know where your information came from. So again, do not copy and paste. Do not go outside of the lessons unless you're specifically asked to. And if you are, then you have to cite your work in proper MLA format. And again, MLA formatting information is found on my website, and I'll be more than happy to answer questions when you get to that point in the course. Honor students, please make sure you review the honors section of my website, as it includes information that you must know moving forward in the course. The two big expectations for parents is that you review the Marion Virtual School handbook with your child and create an FLVS account. The handbook goes over the requirements and expectations so that you are aware of it. We are a school of choice, Marion Virtual School is, so it's important that you understand what your roles and responsibilities are and what our roles and responsibilities are. The account, the FLVS account, allows you to monitor your child's progress, and I would highly recommend middle school parents be in there 2 to 3 times a week, high school parents be in there at least once a week. And now I would like you to write down the password for this video. And the password for this video is the word Disney, D-I-S-N-E-Y, as in Walt Disney World. You'll find out I'm kind of a Disney nerd as you work with me. So again, that password is Disney. Parents, please review the handbook with your child and create your FLVS account. And all that information is found on my website in the For Parents and Guardians tab. The next thing is about assignments. Once we have wrapped up this welcome call process and I've activated you in the course, I will follow up with an email that will go over how you need to submit your coursework for me. Please make sure you review this information. Otherwise, I'm going to be sending things back to you and say, hey, nope, I only want you to submit one document. No, you need to submit this in a PowerPoint or Word document, which is what you need for my course. So please make sure that you go over that information. And as always, once you do, if there's questions or concerns, let me know. That's what I'm here for. And the grace period deadline, that's the first key deadline that we come up against. And if you're doing what you should, this should take care of itself, but the grace period during the spring and fall term is 28 days. The grace period for summer term is 14 days. Summer moves at an accelerated pace, so the grace period is shortened. And essentially, you have to have 20% of the course working in the proper order. Again, no skipping around. If you're in there attending and submitting work weekly, the grace period deadline will take care of itself, but it's just important that you get in right away and start working. So if there are any speed bumps or questions or concerns about what to do next, you can reach out to me and we can get those things resolved, because again, if you don't meet the grace period deadline, you're automatically withdrawn. I'm going to post that date in your gradebook, and I am also going to include that in the follow-up email once you're activated. But I cannot stress enough, it's important for you to keep on pace and make sure that you're aware of that deadline and that you're meeting that deadline. So that's the grace period deadline, and that is part 1 of the welcome call. Hopefully it hasn't been too painful, and again, the password is Disney. Now, students, I need you to email me at tnorse1@marion.flvs.net, and I need you to include these 5 specific pieces of information: your first and last name, the number I should call to finish up the welcome call process, because I do have to speak to the student and the parent before I can activate you in the course, an email address for the parent or guardian to receive a monthly progress report from me. It has to be a parent or guardian email. It cannot be a student email. The password that you've been hearing throughout the video. And then lastly, I want to know something about you. There's a whole section on my website about me, so you can know about Doc, but we're going to be working together, and I want to know something about you. So please include those 5 things in your email to me. Once I receive it, I'll be calling within 24 to 48 hours. We'll finish up this process and get you started in your social studies course. Thank you so much for your time and attention, and I'm looking forward to working with you. Have a great rest of your day.